Do you want to attract new things into your life? Are you wanting to change, but things just aren't going the way you want them to? Do you really want to gather momentum and change your life around, but it just isn't happening? If that's the answer to yes, I am here. I am Jeff. I'm here to help you. We are the Think community. Think You're Happy. We change people's minds to create success and change in their life. So you want to attract new things into your life, but it's not working. You're exercising, you're trying really hard, you're going for job interviews, you're doing everything you need to do to change your life around, but it isn't happening for you. Why is that? Why do you think that isn't changing around? Well, some of the things we're going to discuss today in this video. A lot of why people don't move forward, a lot of why people don't create the change that they want and deserve and are working really hard for is because they tend to focus on what they don't want in their life. For example, I don't want that person in my life. I don't want that job. I don't want this. I don't want that. That negativity, that what you don't want, that deficit model really of what you don't want in your life sets up the energy in your life to attract more, not less, of what you don't want. Because you're not focusing on what you do want. And if you do want it, you have to assume it's already here and that you are already living that change. What do I mean by that? Well, as you may know, if you've seen any of my videos before, I tend to focus very much on the I am affirmations. Now, these affirmations are affirming to yourself little actions in your head, little positive ways of talking to yourself that helps you to change your brain, to reprogram your brain, to then change how you think and how you give out energy to the world. And that energy, because we are all energy, we're all electrodes and cells and chemicals and everything else, we give off an energy in our life and we attract what we give off. If we're giving off what you don't want in your life, you attract it because it's you're giving that off. You're giving it off like a flipping beacon going off top of your head. I don't want this, I don't want it. Okay, I'll give you some more. You've got to focus on the positive things in your life. So the positive affirmations really is, I use the I am mainly. I do it when I wake up in the morning. I do it before I go to bed in the night, and generally during the daytime if I'm feeling a little bit like I need a bit of a positive boost. I ams, for example, you want to get slim and healthy. I am slim, I am healthy, I am toned, I'm drinking well, I'm drinking water, I'm drinking healthy fluids, I'm eating well, I'm eating green foods, I'm eating vegan foods. Whatever you feel you want to do to change, you say the positive words that are linked to that change. You don't focus on, I'm too fat and I want to be slim. You don't say, I'm too unhealthy, I must stop eating bad foods, or I must stop drinking bad alcohol. Forget that. Don't mention it. Put it out the window. You don't need that. You only focus on the positive words that you want to attract in your life and the positive descriptions of yourself and positive way you want to be and the way you want to live. You say those over and over and over again. And what that does do, it changes the thought patterns in your mind, which helps change the success. It helps to change and create the success for you in your life around you, because you're giving that off. You're giving off that positive way of living, that positive you, and that helps to create the change that you want. So don't focus on what you don't have. Don't focus on what you don't want. Focus on the good stuff that you want to attract in your life. Don't talk about what is missing. Don't talk about what you've lost. Don't talk about things that make you feel bad. Forget it. Let it go. If you've got negativity in your life, look at it. Focus on it. Let it go. For example, it's very easy to say, isn't it? But sometimes I know people have difficult relationships or difficult people in their life. And if you can change that around, let it go, great. Maybe you can't because you're married to the person, or maybe you are working with the person, or maybe they're a family member and you can't just let them go. You have to change how you see that person. You have to change how you think about that person. You have to change the way you love that person and feel about that person and are compassionate about that person. You have to give them love. You have to give them forgiveness if they've hurt you in the past. You have to let that go, because that negativity, that energy you carry around with you, the only person it really hurts is you. It can eat you like a cancer inside, and you have to let that stuff go. You have to find a way through meditation, through yoga, through visualization, through positive affirmations, anything really, whatever you can do, even counseling, to let that go. Give them forgiveness. You haven't got to say it to them, to the face. You could say it mentally, but whatever you've got going on, that negativity you carry with you, you've got to let it go. It's hard. It can be really hard, especially if that person has abused you or hurt you in many ways. It can be very hard. It's very easy for me to sit here and say that. But I've been through situations where I've had to let things go. And it doesn't necessarily go completely. It can go to a better extent. And I think it can make you feel so much better about yourself. It can be a relief, really, a relief. And I think once you start, it can take time. I wouldn't say some of the negative stuff, how you feel about people, can go very quickly. It can't go overnight. It can take a while. It's like healing, really. But if you make an intention, set an intention, a thought in your brain that I'm going to forgive that person and I'm going to let it go, you can do it. You can really do it, and you can have a better relationship with that person in your mind. That person may no longer be with you. They may have gone or died or something, but you can let it go. And once you start letting it go, you can then move forward with your life. And it helps you to attract more good stuff into your life by letting that rubbish go. That stuff that you carry around with it. We all carry around with us. Bullying at school, or a horrible teacher, or a bad parent, or a bad grandparent, or the person who took money off you when you were getting the bus to school, anything, all that stuff that we carry around with, all that negative stuff that we have in our life, let it go. Let it go, because the only person it's hurting is you. It's hurting you from moving forward, and it's hurting you from attracting the things you want to attract in your life. And it's hurting you in the sense that you can't let new stuff in until you get rid of the old stuff. So it's positive affirmations. It's setting up a positive thought process. It's giving love to people and giving forgiveness to people. And it's setting up good thoughts, really. Good thoughts about what you want to attract in your life. Now, I think you can really change things around if you start to visualize what you want to attract in your life. And you can do that, again, through the positive affirmations, but you can also have pictures, a picture board, a vision board, pictures of what you want to attract in your life. It could be a new car, for example, and you're saving up hard for a new car. You could have a picture of the car on your board. It could be a new person that you want to attract into your life, like a new partner or something. Put the ideal person there on the board. The qualities that they have, they're loving, compassionate, and kind and funny, or like sports, or like walking, or anything really that you want to attract. Write it down. Write yourself a story about what that thing would look like. Read it over and over again every day. Keep the thoughts in your mind. Once you start to create that change through positive affirmations, through different visualizations and visual boards and writing stories and anything you can do to help get that into your mind, it helps to reprogram your brain. Once you reprogram your brain, like a computer, you can reprogram it to think differently. A lot of things can happen overnight, quite quickly. If you make set intentions, you can do it quite quickly. But some stuff can take a longer time. And I think, don't give up. Don't give up on what you want to achieve. Don't give up on the direction you want to take. You can take back control of your life. You can make the changes in your life. The only person who can do it really is you. And I think that's the advice I would give you. And once you start doing that, you gather momentum. The momentum increases. You feel good about yourself. You start seeing different change in your life. And suddenly your life changes. And you start to attract the things into your life that you want. It may happen in a few weeks. It may take a few months. It might take a year. It depends on what work you can do on yourself and the way you can let things go, the way you can move forward in yourself. But change can happen. It can happen. Don't give up and don't lose faith. Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up if you can. The link below to my website, Think You're Happy. the Think community. Come and join us. There are 3 free bespoke meditations there to help change your mind, to create the success you want in various parts of your life. And there's regular newsletters, articles and videos coming up every week to help you change your life and create the success that you want and you deserve. Take care and thank you. Bye bye.